Good morning, one and all. Welcome back to Red's Homestead. So today we're going to be transferring over the beer for starters. As you can see, we are done fermenting. So what we do now is we just, really simple step, transfer this over into the new container. Welcome to Red's Homestead! Alright, so we've had it in here for about a week, actually 7 days. So all we're going to be doing, now that the fermentation is done, pull this little stopper out, connect it up, a 3/8 hose to the little spigot right here, just let gravity do the work. Alright, so we got it emptied. Disconnect this hose here. Make sure the hose is drained. Usually I get the lid first. Alright, so now that the fermentation is complete, you basically have flat beer. If you've ever left a beer out from the night before and smelled it the next day, it smells like flat beer. The reason to do this transfer is leave all that gunk down there at the bottom. It's probably about a half an inch thick of just, sediment that's dropped down, all the grains and stuff. And this is what it looks like when it's done. So what we do is we let it sit for another 2 weeks to condition the beer, kind of like you would age wine for years. Beer doesn't take quite as long, so we let it sit for a couple weeks back into the same temperature, 65, 75 degrees in the dark, just like we did the fermentation. And then the next step is bottling day. Before I get started, I need a shave. Get a little scruffy. So, gonna knock that out. My hands smell like beer too. Then I gotta do our monthly, well, maybe even weekly now, trip to Tractor Supply. Got my list, different odds and ends to get the projects done for the day. But first, stop looking like Grizzly Adams.
Poor little puzzle box here. This is supposed to be difficult for animals to do. Yeah, not for
Wow, look like 30 years younger. Give you an idea of what we're gonna be getting today. I'm gonna get some latches here for the gate. I have this little thing here in front because I realized the way I have the doors mounted, I'm gonna have to put latches on the bottom because something's really determined they could probably squeeze their way through there because I only have it latched here on the top. And something I learned, well, I haven't learned it yet, but I just know it. Predators, they have all day and all night to figure out how to get into your chicken coop, where you just have a moment to stop them. So if there's a way, they will figure it out. So definitely want to get that secured. And I gotta get the gas cans because we're gonna need more gas. And we're gonna need some propane. That's your shopping list of things to get. I hate to disappoint everyone when I tell you I'm gonna be winning Husband of the Year because I did a simple thing. Garage door works. So it's the middle of the night and I hadn't gotten to bed yet, and I wondered, I was like, I wonder what happens if I just mess with those wires up there. And I messed with them, and it ended up working. Sometimes things go easy like that.
most of the times they don't.
All right, back from our running errands. So got like 100 gallons of propane so that we're ready for the winter. Refilled all the gas cans and got a bunch of stuff from Tractor Supply, got some hay. Also what I got these guys. These are some gate latches. And as you can see, I just have this sitting in front of it right now to make sure the bottom of the doors can't be open. But I'm gonna put these on either one, just so that they'll stay latched closed. And I'm gonna do this for all 4 doors on each side, and I got a 5th one just to put in on the inside, so that when we go in there, we can just do a quick little latch so that nobody escapes. All right, now that the latch is done, the next step is to put a latch here so it doesn't do that and just want to open up while we're in here. What we have been doing is just using a ratchet strap to keep it closed, but there's got to be a better way, and that way is a strap here. There's a bracket here as well. There, so now, when we hang out with the little chickies down here, you see, we don't have to be too concerned with the doors opening from the inside while we're doing like feeding or whatever. Another thing done. Next project. Excuse me, Miss Chicky. This guy. I've got their grit coming in. Gonna get some kelp coming in for him. Just gotta figure out where to hang it. I was originally thinking like down here. Just hanging it on this board, since I'm not gonna be removing that board very much, but I don't want to step on it whenever we're coming in and out. Don't want to put it in their coop. Oh, I could actually. I can hang it right on the edge of the water. Let's see. I did it in here. Excuse me, chickies. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. I did it in here. Eventually, it's going to be out here and not inside. That's just going to be their roosting area. Their food's going to be out here to make it easier to feed them every day. We don't have to, I mean, it's not hard. Right now we just have that blocked off to help the warmth a little bit, but I'm thinking right here, since we don't come in and out this door at all, like ever, I can put it right here. And during the day, they can come out to it. All right, I've made my decision. Well, maybe I haven't, because I want to put it right here, but I want to put something over it so they're not going to roost and poop on this. I could put it like this, and then put something over this, so they actually just put their heads in. Oh, but what happens when I build up the shavings in here? I'd have to keep moving this higher and higher. So I'm going to do this for now, but as we build this up during the winter, I'm going to have to make some kind of stand that this will be actually sitting on the ground with a roof over it. And we're going to sit it so that we can keep raising it as we raise the bedding in here. But for now, we're just gonna do like that. Are you checking the water thing? Well, aren't you a smart one? You figured out how to use. So that little, where am I? That little guy's figured out how to use the water feeder. And there's his full. It's gonna be the little mineral feeder. And grits. And grit. Whenever we get it in. I think I'm about done in the Raken House. I don't know about you guys, but I hate having a cluttered workshop. So give me a minute. What's that?
Little grabber, you know this grabber. Okay, you always come expectantly for me to give you something, so now I'm going to. Who's ready? Who's ready?
What is this?
Don't worry, I got enough for you all. This one's the one that was standing there and everyone's taking from it.
Fresh grapes. Did you smooth all this, the shavings out, or did they do that?
They did it.
Just scratching around. That's awesome.
I know, they made it look very nice.
They did, didn't they?
Girls are very nice and tidy, I like that. I am sometimes. I try to be.
I always did the same reaction. Like solar lights, or what do you mean?
For the house.
I see the
The Christmas
shines.
Oh, gotcha.
I see two shines. One's that one right there. That one right there.
Did I get a picture of William?
This guy likes hacking it on the ground.
Yep.
He just took the whole thing. I was gonna break it apart.